Okay, and welcome to the first of a series of lessons that I'm going to be giving you about organic chemistry to help you with your IGCSE course here at ESM. Now, the first lesson is going to be on something called the alkanes. It's A-L-K-A-N-E-S. So, what is an alkane? Alkanes are what we call hydrocarbons. And hydrocarbons are a chemical compound that consists of the atoms carbon and hydrogen only. So, not to be confused with things like carbohydrates, which also contain oxygen, or other organic compounds that you'll look at over the course of these next few lessons. Now, what you need to know for this course is we need to be able to name the alkanes. And they follow what we call a homologous series. And the best way to show you what a homologous series is by example. So, the smallest alkane we have is what we call methane. And methane is CH4. Followed up by ethane, which is C2H6, then propane, C3H8, then butane, C4H10, then we have pentane, which is C5H12, and finally hexane. And hexane is C6H14. Now, can you see the general pattern with those alkanes? The general pattern is that as we increase the number of carbon atoms, we increase the number of hydrogens by 2. So, and overall, we also have 2 more. So the general rule is we have Cn, then it's H2n plus 2. So, methane is 1, then we have C1, 2n plus 2, 2 times 1 is 2, plus 2 is 4. So C1H4 or just CH4. Then C is 2, H2n is 4 plus 2 is 6, and so on. So a good way of being able to tell if an unknown molecule is an alkane or not is to see if it fits this general formula. So let's give a slightly extreme example. So we have C17H36. C17, so what is 2 times 17? Well, 2 times 17 equals to 34, plus 2 is 36. So, C17H36 would fit that general rule. That's what makes it an alkane. Now, something else we need to know about the alkanes is we need to be able to draw their bonds. So, let's start off with methane. Methane has got our carbon atom in the middle there, and then we have 4 bonds to 4 hydrogens. So, it looks a bit like this. Then we shall try drawing ethane. So 1, 2, and then if it's an alkane, it always has single bonds throughout. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So each carbon has 3 bonds to other hydrogens, and there's a single bond between 2 carbons. This is what we call the structural formula. Okay, so that's our first lesson on alkanes. See you again in a few minutes for lesson number 2.